Hoffman bringing the beat, kicking the feet, surfing on the waves of a demo scene. Booster, he knows the code, bat you into bits, into ones and all. You got Mal mix with the mouse clicks, fixing up the graphics on which the sound sits. Focus at the start and end of this design, and vote for us as the last 3 times.
Good evening.
US Gold present from Sega.
Bingo!
Outrun.
We can go now. Excellent. That's now done. You can now unmute. You are safe to do so, everybody. So, hello, good evening, and welcome once more. Hope you're all well. It's Thursday again. This means we have just 3 streams to go until I take a well-earned breather from the whole streaming lark for a few weeks. But tonight and 2 more next week first before we think about too much. Hope everyone's well. It's in this part of the world jolly cold the last few days, I have to say. Extremely cold, in fact. No exceptions today. Last night was freezing and not a good night to be out. Back in the relative warmth of indoors and the warmth of my Amiga 600. Oh, by the way, I did mean to put this in Discord. I haven't. So Amiga 600, you probably worked out. It is all sorted. Some of you will know Saturday has been an incident on the meet at the meet Saturday, where it got accidentally dropped onto the floor while it was on. Fortunately, the only actual issue caused was the Furia card inside popped out. It sort of popped off its socket, and it wouldn't go back on again. So it's been taken away and fixed. In fact, not only has it been fixed, the Amiga is actually now in a better state than it was before Saturday, believe it or not. So the card's been securely put on, as you expect it to be, but also my little Go drive, which sits on top of my machine, which some of you will have seen, is now properly fixed on, so it isn't just isn't kind of just dangling when it gets moves like it does before. You know where the thing is loose. It's actually secured on top of the machine now, so that's completely secure. And also, there were I think a couple of problems with the the ID-CF connector thing, where some of the pins were not quite right. So that's been sourced out as well. I think I probably damaged something accidentally before by being too forceful and putting the card in. Um, so yeah, everything's actually now fine and actually a bit better than it was before. So that's good. So yes, to chuck it on the floor more often. That's the moral of the story. Yeah, perhaps not, but wouldn't want to be hostage fortune that way. But it's nice. Everything's all back and running, up and running. So normal service presumed. No damage done, as it turned out. So that's a happy ending to the story. Um, Before we start, we'll just have a quick roll call as usual of those who've appeared in the chat already. Then we'll get on with the usual banter and other stuff that's been happening and play some games at some point. You never know. Before we do that, hello to Cypher Darks first in the chat, Arconian second, Tim is third. They've got Critical Interrupt, Damien, Ghetto Finger Gaming, Super Dan, Mooncat, Ridderjack, Cammy as well, Peter's there, Portal's there, Arcturus and Doxter. Thank you all for joining. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Lemming Amigas are not. Lemon Amiga is good, the website. Lemming Amigas, not so much. Don't do it. I don't recommend it. Dave's got behaved. He's got no points left. They'll come back soon enough. They can be mischievous once again. Flick 200, yeah, I know we do need to do that, don't we? At some point, work out the best way to get that across. Really, it's non-trivial. I don't want to chuck that in their bag. Put it that way. 600 is nice and small, so it's easy. The 1200 is less easy because obviously it's bigger, And it's got a Blizzard 1260 card in the back of it. So there is that. Maybe soon is good, because as long as you are, Peter, as long as you are available at some point the next month or so, um, I don't want to. I don't want to assume you are. But if you are, then maybe while I'm off streaming, it's a good time to do it, because no streaming, no meets. So it's got the time. Actually, I don't need it for a while. So maybe we can arrange that in back. As long as you're not too busy with other stuff. Obviously, I don't want to. If you've got other things you need to get done first, or you prioritise, you will what have a break and do something else. Obviously, that's fine. But if that's something you think you can look at soonish, maybe in the next 2 or 3 weeks, 4 weeks, I don't know. Maybe I'll ping you at some point. I'll just message you at some point. That's the easiest way, isn't it? We can then try and get it sorted. That's the best thing to do. Mitch is in as well. Hi, Mitch. Until the shout outs have started, which is good. Damien has 184 streams. Oh, one more get a boost. Tantalising. Let's hope you don't do a thing. Twitch doesn't shut your streak out. I'm sure it won't, but it does have a habit of doing silly things sometimes. And well done, Damien. 500 plus is all good. That's good to hear. Revived Amigas. What we'd like to hear. Things are improving. People are getting Amigas revived and returned to them, which is lovely to see. So, another Amiga related news. The other day I received a new game in the post. So Tuesday is a good day. Tuesday, I got my Amiga 600 back. I got the new issue of Pixel Addict finally. That took a while to arrive. A certain article by a certain local joystick producer is in there too. And also, I got a new Amiga game. This arrived, the full version, the final finished game, Phantom Leap by Hugh Games, which we played before as an early demo. That has arrived from sunny Germany in box form, as you can see. Nice screenshots on the back. All very shiny, which is like the puzzle platformer type game, which we'll play properly at some point. And I'll show you what's inside. It's actually come on actual floppy disk and actual label as well. So what more could you possibly want? So yeah, that's pretty cool. Lots of other gubbins in here, promotional stuff, and even the manual. So yeah, that's German side. That's the English side. So yes, that came out relatively recently. It was really. I would say it's perhaps a little bit under the radar, but it is out. You get it from ABC TCP store. You get downloads, which quite expensive to download, but is available on download too. Digital version to buy. I've not played it yet. I've only played the previous demo versions, but I will get to that at some stage. So I'd like to play it in full. And obviously that's one for a future stream. Also off stream, so I can play it in my own time. That'd be nice. Also, after playing it, excellent. It is a cool game. Yeah, it looks good. The early version is promising, so I guess the full game is the same, just with more levels and stuff. I guess. Um. So yeah, that's something else that's been happening. Anything else? I don't think it's a lot really. It has been jolly cold, and it did snow last night. Yes, and today I think a little bit. I was out last night. I went to a gig on Wednesday last night. Actually, I went to a gig, so I wasn't available to watch any streams last night. I went to see a Subways at the waterfront. It was absolutely bloody freezing. On the way home, it just snowed and rained at various intervals. Really, really cold and miserable. So that was fun. But yeah, it was good. It was a good night, but it was really cold. And also, yeah, it was a good gig, but it's quite a strange atmosphere. There was a couple of people kicked out for being a bit too aggressive. So that was fun. Doesn't happen very often. but maybe a bit more lively, I suppose. Archers did the brilliant stream yesterday. No notes, excellent. Yeah, the game jam is still active, of course. Hope they get some entries soon. Nivrig's here. Hello, Nivrig. Welcome in. Prizes. Oh, wow. Brand new Mortal Joystick and Box Amiga games. There are some prizes. They are definitely worth having, I would suggest. Archer's playing a new retro style FPS called Cultic. Very good. Okay, cool. That's definitely your in your wheelhouse, I guess, that sort of thing. No, tonight I've got some more, lots of PD games, another non-commercial games to play. Finding plenty of games to try out. We're digging a bit deep with some of these now, but we've got plenty of discs still, Go Drive and on the hard drive, so plenty for us to go through. I regret to inform you, we have got no Asa Margot's game in the rotation tonight. I think we've done most of them, except the Cheap Up Construction Kit ones, which don't count. And of course, 2-player games, which don't count either. So I think we're pretty much there in terms of his stuff. You'll be delighted to hear. So that's the fine thing I missed.
Oh no!
I know. Sorry, the check. It's terrible, isn't it? We'll have to say farewell to A's stuff. I'm afraid. Start over. Do the entire stream like Archers did on it. So yeah, I've got a few games on my Go Drive that I'm looking at the moment. So we'll perhaps do a few of those. Should be a good selection tonight. Bit of a mix. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. So, shall we start on hard drive? I think we probably should. I also say, actually, before we do begin, because of the shenanigans of the Amiga this week, obviously being in repair and me being out, I've had very little time to do any proper prep. So I'm kind of hoping this stuff just works. So yeah, we'll be even less professional and organised than we normally are, could you believe? But we'll see how we go. Right. The Amiga time. So let's have a look, see what you got. What we are going to start with, actually, because this is really relatively topical. So some of you will remember, well, in fact, you won't all remember. Last Thursday, we did the arcade conversion stream, and we played a game called Spot. You might remember the arcade version of Spot, which is like an Othello type game, and it did not make a very good arcade style game, really. The Amiga version itself actually has more stuff in it. Like 4-player mode and extra, you got level editor and stuff, and it's a bit more fleshed out. But it was before that, there was a game called Infection, which we talked about last week, which is a similar sort of thing. You saw this going, Damien, didn't you? Yes. And there's a PD version of Infection as well, which is made separately. So that's on the Amiga Power Cover Disc. So we are going to play that to start with. So we can see this is this is actually better game than Spot is, really, I think, personally, because it's a bit simpler. Well, it's quicker to play, and it's got better sort of better board designs and stuff. So AP49, yes, it was an AP49. I remember it very well, in fact, for that particular disc, that issue. They were no, that issue, not just that issue, but a couple before that. I think they were basically having to do this themselves. So they had this really odd Amiga DOS menu. We had to answer yes or no when the game came up. If you want to play that game or not, it was quite strange. So the options, I get all these little flashy effects. So yeah, basically it's a fellow type game, 4 players. You can play computer opponents as well, so that makes it more interesting. Three CPUs on. So you've got boards, we've got various different boards to choose. Random could be fun. No music, just sound. It's a bit of a shame. We'll do a few different. We'll do about 5 or so. Yeah, do five games. The game ahead of its time. Infection, not yeah. This is exactly how COVID works, including all the colours. I'm pretty sure of it. That's a bit of a waste, but you know, got us somewhere. You see, right, much quicker on the spot. Because you have the spot character with its little animations every time you move. I get the last apple. Green's gone. The entire side of the board not really touched yet. Excuse me. Ah, now I've got a problem here, haven't I? Very interesting because obviously this is the sort of game that can turn very quickly if you do the right things. Yeah, it plays a lot better. I think just the pace of it's better. For a start, I think that's the main thing. Almost the fact that he's just also on mouse, not joystick. But it's, I think the spot on me game might you mouse as well. To be fair. There goes blue. Atoms is good, yeah. There are some similarities, aren't there? There are different games, but there are elements that are shared. Elements, atoms. See what I did there? No, okay, don't worry about it then. Those little pads are a nice addition as well. I can get you out of a tight spot. Yeah, that last hand, yeah, it does actually. You're right. I think you might have. I think it might be a fair comment. I think it might be nicked from Pussy. Some position, but I'll start to close some of that off. Oh, not really. Ah, bugger. That'd be any maniac laughing. Loads of them. Absolutely loads of those, aren't there? Any cat. Loads of maniac laughing cats in Amiga. Got them out cornered. I think actually here, haven't we really? Putty and this. Place purple can go there. Almost got this in the bag now. Oh, actually, was that a clever move? Not really. That's it. Board full. Victory. I got colourblind. Yes. Apologies, colourblind people here. This might be a problem. Yeah, Nivrig made an Atoms game too. I think we accidentally found it on the Assassin's Disc once. Many moons ago now. There are loads of different Atoms games. Some do have computer programs, I think, some don't. I think the most popular one was the one that was on the Amiga format cover disc. That was quite polished as well. I think that was only human players. You couldn't have computer in that, but that was very nicely done version of the game. Obvious thing to do here. Oh no, how did I not see that? This is slightly problematic, actually, isn't it? Oh yeah, the cool spinning grid at the start. Yes, that's the Amiga format cover. This one, that was cool. That was a really polished version of the game. Yeah, sort of in computer programs would be helpful. I know you can't always have 3 friends at hand. Play these things, I know. So you can't think that'd be a nice addition. Which this game does, happily. So that's definitely a positive thing. It's not easy either. They can put a bit of a challenge up. I usually I'm crap at that, actually. But I like to think it's because the computer parents aren't mugs. At least not always. Oh, green can't move. Green's out. Right, quite limited use for this, but I don't know, actually, it wasn't too bad. Got blue trapped. And somehow, I turned that into a victory. Those 2 pads really did help there. They can be quite key in that position, where especially you block off another player. 3 wins out of 2. Yeah, it doesn't take... Oh, blue's out already, blimey. Because it doesn't take too long to through the game's got to build up a bit. It's quite fast paced. I think that's where it beats Spot quite easily. Is in that aspect, to be honest. That's also a key, really, isn't it? You don't want to be hanging around for ages, just waiting for animations to play out. It just disrupts the game. Oh, might be a bit of bother here. Definitely with those pads as well. I mean, you can definitely turn the game around so quickly if you get the timing that right. Yeah, I noticed the computer opponents don't like using them, so you can almost hang on a bit longer. We took this out as well. Now I've got them pretty trapped there, so I'm not taking silly here. I want to use that just to get myself in that. Oh, okay. Actually, that's a crap idea. I think about it. Never mind. If I play this, I leave that space open. I don't want to do that because obviously that's going to be. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that either. Yeah, I might have put myself in a very dodgy position here. That's a really poor effort. I should have done better. Over this way. That's kind of fine. You take those out. And we've got those trapped in the corner. So, actually, this probably isn't the worst. Oh, we've still got a problem here, actually, haven't I? Let's open that one up. You see, Amiga PD cover discs, games of the cover discs. I mean, they were really. You get so much off those. You pay for a magazine, and sometimes you spend hours on just one game. Done. Another win. 31-9. And blue and purple out really quickly there. The infectious personality. Let's see what it did there. Slightly different. We've got one pad in the middle here. They're not using the pads though for some reason. Especially only when it's absolutely necessary. But no other moves. But otherwise, really old doesn't want to use them. It's good knowing that though, because that means I don't have to rush to use it. I can kind of make my own judgment on that. Tournament game, to be honest, yes. It can be, and it would be a good one, I think. It's pretty quick to play. It's easy to work out, isn't it? Let's be honest. Yeah, it could work. It's an idea. The blue ones in here, those two are blocked. So oh, not quite blocked. Well, that could be a problem. I always look for new tournament games. This might well fit the bill, actually. Green completely eliminated very early there. That seemed too obvious moves to miss. Oh, okay, not such a good idea then. Yeah, it seems 4, okay. I've got to make a power disc, and that's where I got it from. I haven't found it much many other places. So, yeah, I definitely thought... I had the magazine back in the day. I remember playing this quite a lot. And Spot last week just reminded me of it. So I kind of forgotten about it a little bit, really. So, yeah, hooray for Spot, really. Oh, I won. 1 by 1. That was close. Right, 5. Board 5. This is the last one. Perhaps a 9, but I thought 9 was too much. I think 5 is a good number, actually. Scruff King, welcome in. Thank you for joining again. Nice to see you. Going for those pads really early. Man, what you force a bit here. Oh, you didn't see that bit at the bottom. Oh god, actually, I'm in a bit of trouble here, so I do need to use this. I'll have a bit of a hole for now. Oh no, you used the pad. That's the first time it's happened. I'll take that spot, so I can't get in there. Was a really bad move, because now I'm screwing myself. Yeah, 4 moves Amiga PD. Yeah, I think there's so much hidden away to discover. I like doing these streams a lot because we really dig into some of these. It's incredible what you find. I find lots of stuff I've never heard of before. Well, I have got to move now. And this is on the cover disc. This is on Amiga Power cover disc. So this was known to me, but it seems like a lot of people here don't know it. So that's quite nice as well. Hi, Unicron. Oh, you used to play this for your brother. Yes, Unicron does know this one as well. That's good. That's great. It would help. Never seen this. No, yeah, I think you're in good company, to be honest. A lot of people here haven't. It was on the cover disc. It's on the, well, maybe more than one. But I had it on the Amiga Power cover disc. That's where I got this, which is where I got it from. That's where I remember it from. Oh, that's throughout the game. And purple is struggling as well. So I've used one pass already. Can't use second though. Oh no, purple's back in it. Bugger. It's a draw. 15 each, red and purple. Generally, the computers get points as well. So good, it's not a challenge. If your score isn't measured against the computer, is it? Anyway, I won 4 and drew 1, so definitely the winner there. I will take that all day long. That's Infection. I think that was a rather nice little time waster, I've got to say. Yes, it says there it's based on the Virgin Mastertronic game. It didn't come out at the time because they did Spot instead. And I think that was a mistake. So Infection was meant to be a budget game. They ended up doing Spot. They got the license for Spot, the 7-Up thing, and then did the game with that, which is slightly odd when you think about it. Very strange license, really, for that game. Cool Spot, it makes sense. It's a platformer. Well, it's of its time as a licensed platform game. It kind of works. But as a kind of a fellow type game, not sure it does. Okay, we can safely put that one to bed. But definitely a good version of the game, worth checking out if you're into that sort of thing. Especially when you having actual people play was good. That helps. But the computer can fill in the gaps as well, which is a nice bonus. Your favourite version is a mini game, The Seventh Guest. Wow. You said it was infectious. It was certainly that. It lived up to its name and then some. Next up, we're going to go and play from floppy disk. Do some floppy stuff for a bit. We're going to play a game called Trap 'em. That is what is next. I played it a little bit the other day. I've not played it before. This was a new one to me. Not cracked. That says you can't crack a PD game really, but it looks like it's been supplied by somebody in the full version. This is more of a form type game. You have to, well, the clue's in the name, as you will see. Well, to be fair, yeah, it didn't say crap, so we'll let him off. But I think piracy, well, not let him off actually. I think piracy of PD game is a bit much, or just a full version, like a registered version or something, which I guess this is. If that's just released as PD, yeah, what's the point of doing that? There's no point at all. It's that PD wall of text we all love. It's a story that I don't really understand. It looks like just some random words just smashed together. Looks like age 17. Oh, 1995. And that is the Xenon 2 font, if I'm not mistaken. To me, it's platform. I mean, to be fair, it actually wasn't that, was it really? Because I think there's the impact there is absolutely minimal. If it's a free game, it's just pointless. It is an odd thing to do. I actually so people are so addicted to the idea of having to spread stuff with their group logo on it. Yep, said on 2, indeed. I did. Yeah, I did. I'm sure I said that. I'm sure I was right.
I'm Louie. And I'm Pug.
Look at the info, shall we? Oh, saying it's bad to run. There were some similarities here. I see it's music. It's nice music in this one. Right, so you have to lay traps in this game. I think you just get caught in the traps and you've got to shoot them. Hiccups. I'll be on. Three towers. Each contain 10 levels and then 5 levels split with gravity-ridden jetpack doors. Castle Tower. Future Tower. Okay. Clockwork Tower. I'm disappointed to note there is no Forest Tower, or Toy Tower, or Icy Tower. It's a mega platform game. Come on. Sort yourself out. It's the power-ups, it's the bonuses. Not what they do, I don't know, but well, I guess we'll soon find out. Avoid laser beam, apparently. We get a shot. Arcade. Okay. So check out all the stuff good for this. We'll play a game in a second. Lots of text to read. Project. Oh, here we go. Amos professional game. Just probably docked someone by accident there. But, you know, they all did that back then. Put their dress in the games. We actually finally play the game.
Get out of there. Energy. Extra points.
There's a look thing here. What's this do?
Get the
Ah! It's an extra life thing. That's what prompted that to fall down. Okay, cool.
level complete.
Yeah, I know, but you kind of had to. But it's a different time. You had to do it then. Obviously, that's how you contacted people, wasn't it? I'll never quite get over the pen pal sections in the magazines. This seems unreal that that was allowed to happen, actually. Because like Amiga Power did a section like that, and if you look at some of the ads, you've got like 14, 15-year-olds putting their phone numbers and addresses in the magazine. I mean, come on. Buy some stuff if you so desire. Say it for that. Yeah, email address 1991. It's something arcade then. Oh, they got to shoot these. Right, makes sense. Not just get hit by smiley faces, apparently. So I'm not quite sure what point this is. Is it just getting some... Get as many points as we can before we lose all energy. Doesn't seem there's a time limit, I don't think, unless there is, we can't see it. The smileys. Well, I thought, oh, you pick them up. No, you can't. Smiley faces, right? Happy and friendly. Sure, that achieves. Basic cake and bake. Not cool that for some reason. Much better world to go up in, most she was younger then. That'll probably do it, to be fair.
Field. Catch. Dive. Catch. Time.
Time, that helps.
Waste him.
Like the wacky samples.
Extra points. Energy. Get out of there. Time. Level complete.
You're in the middle of that when you press up to go in. But you get shot every level, so let's have a look. What, $11,000? I would question the inflation here. God, that's 7,000 gunpowder. That's still not a lot. Supply and demand, I suppose. Extra speed and gun. Well, we'll see how we get on our gun. Make it more powerful as well. I guess you can trap upgrades later when you get more with enemies to deal with.
Waste him.
I'm not sure that's
Energy.
very fair. Positioned right there.
Time. Die, scumbag. Extra points. No mercy. Get out of there. Field. Level complete.
Nice little game. It feels there's a lot of fluff in between levels that takes a while to get there. Like just play next level. It feels like the flow isn't quite right, but I like the concept. I like the idea. Like a pretty simple arcade platformer. Bonus.
Level complete.
They nice line in little voice samples as well, of course. Oh, thanks, Scruffy. Much appreciated. Yeah, lurk away, and we'll do what we need to do. That's all good. But thanks for being here. Much appreciated as always. Have a good one. Let's get on with it. Next level. You see, it's slightly oddly specific time limit, isn't it? 1 minute 26 seconds. You might be able to stun them perhaps for a while. You can't get them trapped. But you can't, but looks of it. Oh, jumped into that. A bit annoying. I'm pretty sure it walks into that trap. Oh. Jump straight into the. It's a bit annoying. It's easy to jump straight into the enemies.
Waste him.
The bonus points flying about.
Get out of there. Level complete.
Okay, 36 seconds left. So you need to hurry up. I'm pressured there. So just points, I guess. Not sure there's anything else here that'd be useful. Those spikes don't look entirely welcoming, actually.
Level complete.
I've got another bit of health down there, thanks to that. That is really useful. Yeah, I think that means we get 2 traps at once, I guess, which should be useful.
Field. Time.
Oh, there's a spring there, isn't there? So
Extra points. Dive.
you collect the earth, I think, falling down, which is completely normal.
No. Get out of there. Time. Energy. Level complete.
Jetpack stage. BB. You're not saying the same thing. Yeah, not the best best scrolling. Not play so you jump. Ah, right, okay. I'll continue the game.
Level complete.
At the time, they're not sure what happens to you that time on that level. You don't lose the life. That'd be harsh. You can't get a lot of cash yet to get anything meaningful. What's that? Is that Timu Rodland Potatoes buddy thing up there? Oh, it's actually life just missed.
Extra points. Energy. Time. Die, scumbag.
They place their own traps now, do they?
Waste him. Waste him.
Oh god, that was a
Get out of there.
slightly terrifying thing. Across the screen.
Level complete.
Just see the variety of enemies sort of gets slowly bigger, doesn't it, as well? Oh no, I do want to put that down there. Never mind. He's pressed down by accident when you don't mean to. Right at the bottom of the ladder as well.
Waste him. No. Energy.
Ah,
Extra points.
found that really badly. Oh, you git. my tents are down. There we are.
Get out of there.
Oh no! Oh, I'll do it again. That's a bit harsh. If I catch that one, there we go. Oh, come on. So a bit more intelligent I'd like them to be.
Energy. Waste time. Get out of there.
Okay, that hurts you. Don't get whatever drops on you.
Level complete.
Right, bit tougher there.
Hey Graham.
Oh, hi there. Thank you for the 29 months. Much appreciated. Wow, doesn't time go quickly? That is a long time. Thank you for the sub and for the continued support. And welcome to the stream. Hope you are well. Good to see you. Some of those pickups are slightly on the odd side. Did it walk through that one? I'm just imagining it. Anyway.
Waste time.
Oh, crap.
Waste time. Get out of there.
Then the arrow. What's the arrow? The arrow at the top right. I think like what that was pointing to. Well, pointing to the right, obviously, but you know what I mean. Right, what have we got in the old shop? Fine for the time being. We're not far off. What, level 9? Right, so obviously level 10 means finished this castle, this tower. Move on to the next one. What, slightly harsh, but you're right there. Down. Well, now you are. Oh, no, you're not.
Energy. Field.
Oh, that will help.
Field.
Arcade! See, I'm not... It's weird. It just brings up that as that weird... Not just saw it earlier. That weird thing, the smiley faces fall down.
Energy. Field.
So, when you get a certain score to get, like, a certain prize, I don't know. have a look at that again if we get a chance, so you can kind of see if we can beat it. I was a bit confused, but well, not a bit confused. I've got the concept, but what the end point of that was, or what would happen if you could get a certain number of points, not sure. Yeah, so the smiley faces, which despite my initial instinct, you cannot collect because they take your energy away. You get points. When you shoot, sometimes there's something across the top of the screen that flies by, you can shoot as well. Some sort of pig or something. Extra life, that is handy. Come in. Well, one Napman. This is a game called Trap'em. It is quite, yeah, chaotic is a good word. It has that kind of feel to it a little bit, but in quite a charming way, I think. Pigs might fly, and in this case, they kind of do. Oh god, smiley faces, alien breed. Do not trust those. They do have, I mean, those smiley faces do have that kind of ominous look to them, don't they? You learn after doing it once. It might be the original alien breed, where I'm not sure. I suspect it might be SE as well, I guess. But you collect it and it sets up the timer like 6 seconds, where you got no chance of getting the exit. You're just completely screwed, and it's game over. And it is harsh. It's really not very fair. You don't do it twice, but it's in one of the smiley faces an extra life as well, another level. That's even worse, isn't it? Because it's absolutely just winding you up just for no reason. It's raining smiley faces over here. Oh, what hit there, I think. I think the piece of the bonus has got extra life out of it, so that's good. Not sure what I actually achieved otherwise, though. Bad game, actually. There is a slight, yeah. Oh god, hang on. Got this terrifying thing now, have we? Have it if you shoot it. Guess we just shoot this. Oh yeah, just health. Okay. Oh no, took a hit. It's when you die, you've got to do the whole level again. And the springs always spring you up, so you can't avoid that. A lot of it is based on timing, I guess. Oh, we've done it. Didn't take very long, but yeah, the springs can be a problem. a bit of a red herring in the way. We can jump normally, but yeah, you have to be very careful with those. Hey, extra knives. No, I don't know. Never got as far enough A&B to find out, to be honest. Scrolling is not the smoothest in this section. Well, energy's gone down quite a bit there. Let's not play it again. Yeah, the map. I didn't know it was the first time I played it because I didn't get a chance. I didn't know what was going on, to be honest. But yeah, the map is at least it gives you an idea of where you are. Just tower. Not how this looks. Oh yeah, got trapped first. I remember that. Oh no, it's close to that door. I don't know how I got the trap up there. Ah. They start firing at you as well, just to make things even harder. Yeah, it's definitely picked up, hasn't it? Firing, the fact that fire at you makes a big difference here. This makes it much harder.
Get out of there. Level complete.
This little difficulty curve though, it does gradually introduce like different enemy types and things, doesn't it? So it is nice. Just gets more interesting as you go on. They are quite good at ignoring traps as well. We've got a raid! And it's Tedzo! Tedzo, thank you so much for the raid. Much appreciated. Hope you're well. I'll join you quickly. I'll join you properly in a second. When I get the opportunity. Oh, you git. Not you, Tedzo, I mean the game. What are you doing tonight, Tedzo? You're playing R-Type, bullets on the Amiga. How did that go? And did you get to anything else as well? But yeah, thanks for joining us. Really appreciate the raid, of course. Very kind of you. And I hope you had a good stream over there. And I hope everybody's come to the raid did too. Hope you all enjoyed it. Scordian! Welcome in, Scordian. Oh, that's all will work. Oh no, hash for that.
Node activated.
Thank you very much, cool classman. Welcome in. Boss level 6, that's not bad. That is not bad. No mean feat either, has to be said.
Energy. Die, scumbag.
You put that trap there. US goal presents Norwich leader. Doesn't say that weirdly enough. Maybe it should do.
Shield.
Oh no, you'll put the shield down there. There we go.
Get out of there.
The good one. Thank you very much, said so. Yep, all good here.
Level complete.
We are playing. If you just joined us, welcome in. We're playing Norwich PD games. Because Cool Class said Norwich, and I just had to say Norwich again. Amiga PD games. They're also Norwich PD library though, so that kind of works. Back in the day. We're currently playing a game called Trap 'em, which, as you can see, you lay traps for enemies, and you have to shoot them after they get trapped. Norwich PD games, yes. Apparently so. What do you mean? Oh, have I laid a trap now again?
Waste him. Extra points.
Evening Ian, welcome in. This game is getting harder now. Yeah, you put a trap in the floor, it seems a bit weird. And a bit of a waste.
Extra points.
Let's rock.
Thank you very much. Let's indeed do that. Oh. I can't miss. Oh, come on. Oh, oh no. Oh. Oh. Miscalculated somewhat. Yeah, really tough there. Also, cause I keep, yeah, this is what I'm about to say actually, because if you press down, that sets the traps. There is no duck move, and I think when the bullets are firing towards you, I instinctively press down to duck, and it doesn't work. So that makes things a bit harder. Oh, Classman, thank you for 5 stream streak, much appreciated. I'll have a quick look at the old intro again, so see what the arcade thing is, and what actually happens when you when you get the points right. Oh right, okay, so just spend your money. Oh, right, okay, it's just to get the prices. Sometimes you get, like the extra life I got, I guess. Yeah, it's a bit unpolished, but has good ideas. I think that's a fair assessment, yes. Hey, it's a PD game, and yeah, I'd say not a bad one. It could do with more polish and a bit of tidying up, and a couple of the aspects of the game you think not quite where they should be, but nice nice ideas, and yeah, still quite chaotic, but still quite fun and quite charming. Didn't know Paul Glassman caught the Hang On record. Is that right? Is that actually a record? Positive make it. He's sweating. Alright, okay, we'll move on now, I think. That was good, though. I had a bit of fun with that one, so, well done, everyone. Next up, we'll play a more modern game. Say what about 2018? This is Golden Wing we're playing next, which is like an Asteroids type shooter. In that case, well done CCM. That's a fine effort. That is hardcore in the extreme. It's actually on Antstream as well. It was on Antstream. So you'll play it there before if anyone remember those streams we used to do a long time ago. Not playing some actual Amiga now, so you probably might have seen this before. Hi Quantic, welcome in. Just down the front and their core speeds and you passes. It feels like quite the effort anyway, so good work everyone. Yeah, tell you the graphics of this one. I played this before and I've completed it, but it's not a very long game. This is quite weird. You press the speed up. Look what happens to your shit. You kind of the momentum disappears really. I find that a bit strange. I don't think it really suits. Yeah, it's really odd. Hey Steve, welcome in. Nice tunes indeed. Nice looking Asteroids as well. Back when the ship is slightly old. It is. But it is old. But as I say, it's only when you pick up the speed up power up that happens. Which I find really strange. The one thing about the game I'm not very keen on. I think that's a really strange decision to make. When I get the boss, when it starts loading. On it. Yeah, he's well. If I lose a life, I guess I lose power ups, and it'll probably go back down to normal. Which I still have the inertia and that momentum then. There's different music now as well, which is good. Nice tunes in this. It makes really precise movements quite hard at times. Like when you want to just get the power up in a certain spot. I'll miss extra life. Not a bad game overall. Not a lot to it, as we said. Oh no, I don't see that. See, when you don't have the speed up, I've got speed up again. You get the momentum back. Can be good, I think, just using it at the right time. And you are a bit slow about the thing as well, so you can't need to speed up, but yeah, it does feel a bit odd. So you know the boss is coming, so it stops to load. Onto the... Music is switched back in now, bit of a shame. Yeah, some odd things in space, I think that's for sure. Why is that one asteroid at the end that's been really awkward about it? There we go. think it's quite a short game. I'm not sure. I can't remember how many levels there are, but there's not a lot to it really. It's quite reasonably short and sweet. Powers are fixed as each level as well. So it's just a matter of picking your moments when to pick them up, really. Heal's always handy. Start of level, of course, you don't quite know what's going to happen, or quite where everything's going to be popping up from. Look at that. Keep on, Group, welcome in. Bon Group, did you get anywhere with BizHawk? You tried it anymore, I don't know if you did. Which is going to be a decent candidate for the next shuffler stream we'll do, whenever that will be. Oh, of course, one thing about this game is you don't know where they're going to spawn. This week. Ah, that's a shame. Yeah, don't blame you then. Cool. You know what? I was just curious anyway, but hopefully you'll feel better soon. Yeah, the game needs a generic explosion, doesn't it? All good Amiga PD games have that explosion. Yeah, when you when the time comes, you do get a chance to try it out. Hopefully, you won't find it too difficult to get going with. So it is obviously BizHawk is not a specific Amiga thing, and the Amiga bit is relatively new, and it isn't that well developed in terms of file formats and things. But shouldn't be too hard to at least get going with it. Oh. Big bouncy balls now, blimey. Yeah, Thomas Tuchel today. No, what context was that? That's not something you do every day, is it? Cool though. Don't talk about Bismarck. Well, Bismarck, yes. It's a bit annoying when yeah, thanks. When things just spawn on top of you, you can't really avoid them. Some sort of grace period has been handy here.
Mode activated.
Try not getting ahead of the chicken mode here. That time might have passed. Oh god. There's an extra lives of 2 now. Yeah. Yeah, event design is even nothing is there. Oh. That's slightly unusual situation. You ask your marriage rules, but you don't think you don't want to. Well, you've got to ask, haven't you? Don't ask, don't get. That's Golden Wing. I don't think it's too far at the end of the game, actually. There wasn't too much longer to go there. Yeah, that's the one that's caught him. That's the one, indeed. And Giddy, yes. Right, what have we got next? We'll do one more floppy game for now. Yeah, I do enjoy the crowd control streams. I'm looking forward to the day when it will support multi-disc games and WHC load games. That we can play more stuff. That's what I'm looking forward to. Right, we're gonna play a game called Wally the Worm next, which is a 2-disc game. Which I've not played before. Ever. Thanks for the check. Thank you for popping in as always. Have a good weekend. Much appreciate your company. He's gonna get another again. Yeah, Goody is kind of a parody version of Dizzy. Good. The Mitch and the season. Now 2 Giddy games. On the Amiga, anyway. I think that's the third one on the PC. see if by the start of the game. I'm not sure it's going to really live up to this this intro. Let the game begin. Very flashy front end. It's all very of its time. This is very mid 90s, isn't it? They got a second disc. Set it properly. That was help. There we go. Dear, that didn't work so well. Was that was unfortunate. Not quite sure what went on there.
It's broken.
Yeah, it very much was. Yeah, more like, okay, nice idea. Show out the execution. Well, it's Amiga DOS error, so you know, I'm not sure exactly what happened for that to fail in the game. I guess you could run it through Snoop DOS or something and find out what the error was, and find out if it's looking at a file that exists. I don't know. Yeah, not a mixture. I think. Well, no, I don't think it isn't. I don't think it is. That's not how that works. I think it's something the game failed. So could be a file was missing, or something for a different disk name. I read there's a problem with the TOSEC one, so it could be that. I thought I renamed the disk for it to work, but maybe that wasn't enough. We'll look at another time. Possibly. Well, it's more likely. It's not nothing to do with command not being on disk. That isn't how that works. I think if it's a command not on the disk, that would be a different error, because that would just say the commands couldn't be found, or unknown commands or something. But when it's in the game itself, then that might just be to try and load something, a file that isn't there, or corrupted, possibly. I don't know. There is an Aminet version as well, so we'll a wrong folder. That's next week. 1994 games. Yeah, spoiler. Right, okay, forget that for now. We'll put to one side, and I'll come back to it sometime. I will look at that separately. This is the problem, though. I think with not having the time to prep for the stream this week because everything has been going on. Stops me checking these things properly before we begin. Right, shall we move on to a bit of racing for a change? I'm going to play High Octane, which is an overhead racing game. It's better than that. Well, live life to the edge. It's what we usually do around here, to be fair. We've got an actual intro here. Which those are available. Well, yes. We should point that out, of course. Another green. Yeah, another green screen. You're right. Good spot. Good thought. So is that what caused it? You can imagine that the game being the thing that brought the whole thing down. That's the last straw. Oh, such accelerator, is it? Wonderful. Well, that's a fast demo mode, isn't it? Look at that. It's a bit Nitro-esque, actually, some of those graphics. Would that be a fair comment? Wait, college. Oh, did you really? Sorry for that. That's pretty cool. That was obviously not a planned thing to do tonight. Samples from Dave Wicked Total Recall, similar Total Recall music. I suspect the graphics have come from Nitro, some of them at least, and been perhaps modified slightly. Okay, on the right hand side, am I? That caught me out straight away. Oh, okay. The acceleration is pretty weird. Oh god. The problem is, in terms of memorising the track, there's a map, you can't really see it that well. The viewing window is so small. Oh, we got really stuck here. Go around the barrier, do you? Brilliant. And of course, you need to control the car when it's off track as well. Just to add insult to injury. This bit's the easy bit. Then it gets harder again. Oh my god. This is quite a hard game to get into. Goes with laps as well. Just to add insult to injury even more. Weaponry, but doesn't see much point. When you're not in the vicinity of the other player at any point. All over it, friend went to work Anko. Seeing this is fitting punishment. Well, it's a bit harsh, actually. This is what I should mention Neo Geo Rally games. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. I think of Neo Drift Out. Is it what it's called, Neo Drift Out? I'm sure I've seen that one a couple of times. I pressed F4. I thought I'd changed track. It appears to have done nothing and give me a black screen. So that's no good. Okay, we'll forget that existence for now. Because that's far too hard to play. At least it's hard to play without any kind of practice. It's quite a steep learning curve, to say the very least. Okay, things haven't gone entirely to plan here, to be honest. But next, one thing I was interested in playing was a PD game I've seen recently had a WHD load install made for it specifically. Whether it needs it or not, I don't know, but it's got one, and that's Outfall. Now, Outfall is another Puyo Puyo clone. We played Super Foul Lake last weekend at our meet for our competition, and I thought this seemed like, again, quite topical to try this out as well, and just do a comparison, really, see how it compares to Super Foul Lake. This is actually a licenseware game as well, by the same chap who did Super Obliteration. And Atom Smasher. For those who really enjoyed that all Amiga Power cover discs. Bullfrog did a game called High Octane as well, only 3D Racer. It's a bit, well, that sounds about right. Quite surprised, not really a very Bullfrog type game. Okay, got a flashy scrolling title screen here. One things. Easy first, shall we? Because why not? They're really using the magic puppet to get people. Oh right, okay, I see. It does seem not a very Bullfrog thing to do, that kind of game. But fair enough. What's that one flashing? I wonder. 5, eh? It's quite feels quite polished. Excuse me. No, that isn't what I want to do at all. Oh, never mind. That might help anyway. Oh, that is going to help. I'll get a combo there, but get 5. Yes, indeed, Puyo Puyo, exactly what it is. In case there are people here who don't know what Puyo Puyo is, probably might well be. But yeah, it's quite a nice one, isn't it? I've not played this one before. So I played Super Foul Leg. I played it quite a bit. I played it last weekend for our meet, which is cool. That was a lot of fun. That's what I'm really familiar with. But yeah, this is also quite nicely done as well. Even on easy mode, it's got a bit of a fight here. A bit selfish, you ask me. Dave, this is called Outfall. Yes, that's the one. Well, that's a good idea, I'm doing that. Actually, no, that's fine. I guess that's kind of okay. I've got a combo for a while, though. Oh no, you're joking. Put that there, just in case something comes up. Well, I can get rid of that grey one. Ooh. I'll get rid of those at least. There we go. There's one. Easy think I could have been better. Oh. Okay, we'll give it that. Oh, actually, I didn't realise how close up to winning here. Oh no, could have got. Oh no, that was a chance missed, wasn't it? Oh, that's right. I think we've got in the bag now. Missed on the chat there. Big G's being a beam machine. That's something quite different. Yes, Puyo Puyo Tetris. I do have that on PS4. Yeah, some of you might know Puyo Puyo better as Dr. Robotnik's Mini Beam Machine on the Mega Drive. Puyo Puyo is a great game, and yeah, Puzzle Bobble or Bust Move, depending where you're located and what you've actually played, is still really good. That's still a game I really enjoy playing. Oh no, don't do that, you idiot. Oh, that is good. Yeah, that's a good shout. I enjoyed the PS Vita version of that. Lebanese. Played that quite a bit. I used Vita quite a lot when I was on coach ships and stuff. Yeah, enjoyed that one. Sure, there's a certain number of rounds you to play here. We'll just keep going. Second round, then we'll try other options if that's still the case. Cypher, thanks for joining us. Have a good one. Right, I mean, there's a big period, wasn't there, when a lot of companies tried to do their own they wanted to do their own Tetris, basically, didn't they? So they tried to cash in a bit of their own similar sort of matching block puzzle games, that sort of stuff. So there were a lot of games that were inspired by it in that kind of period. Tetris Effect, yes, Tetris Effect is great. It's so good, Tetris Effect. You can try the VR headset as well. It's quite an experience. very much unlike any other Tetris. Really, in kind of just how it's, just the aesthetics of it and stuff. It's fantastically well done. We've got another raid. It's DMX. DMX, thank you so much for the raid. Much appreciated. Oh, I put that in the wrong place. Thank you for joining us. Hope you had a good stream. Guessing it's obviously more Commodore 64 games. I'm guessing it's yours of the day over at your stream. Thank you for the raid and welcome in all for you and all the people for your stream as well. So thanks for joining us. Quite a tough moment to speak too much, isn't it? But thanks for dropping by. Jim, thank you. Have a good one. Enjoy your night. And yeah, catch you soon. Have a good one. Should have done that right. In the first. Oh no, that's fine. Cheap 5. Oh no. Them at this time. Ian, welcome in. It's you seems familiar. Yeah, I get what you mean. I don't know if it's maybe using like similar instruments or samples to other tracks. There is definitely some familiar sounding instruments in this one, if nothing else. Panic there. Really panicked. I feel like I'm in a bit of trouble with this. Oh yes! That was bad. That was very, very bad. Well, that was a very clever move. Start to struggle a bit. Just need that before we get a red one. Oh, I'll do 6. Oh, that was a bit of a fluke, but we'll take it. Yeah, oh dear, I saw that coming. Red wet tricks, actually. I probably should be checking that out at some point. A lot about wet tricks. I've actually played it, funnily enough. I'm not saying it now. I thought there was a little glimmer. A little glimmer, wasn't there? That's going to happen. Oh, God, the blue, what we're doing? Oh, that's annoying. That's myself, though, a bit there, haven't I? Speeds up a little bit. Try it again. You need to speed up a little bit. Well, I think you're close to the beat. Yeah, absolutely rinsed that time. I took one defeat. Okay, cheers then. What is exercise? Right, Tim, thank you for joining us. Always appreciated. Have a good one. We'll see you. Hope to see you very soon. Have a good weekend as well. Height is acceleration. So let's see what happens. Oh, I see. It does that at the bottom. That's what height does. Not very exciting then. Text. Oh god. That text, that background. I'm not sure about that. That is quite the war text. Don't need that, do you? Oh, that's what the control of all the different control systems do. Okay. I feel like I'm not sure you need the complexity there. Versus battle mode, it's supposed to 2 to 8 players. Okay, is that like a tournament or something? Could be good last weekend actually. Never mind. That is, yeah, we could have just a plain background for this. A lot of text, isn't there? Really, you don't need all this, do you? You don't need all this. Get the credits, hooray. Many months to write. It's just bloody documentation. That took many months to write. The VS battle, just see how that looks in terms of setting up. See how they. Use the mouse now to do this for some reason. Second, oh okay. Oh, just pick your name then. Okay, bit pointless. We'll just get out of that then. Bare bones. Oh, not actually a bit harsh. There is some extra options, tournaments and things. So that's quite good. Fire Lag is a bit more on it though. You get more those more block types, not blocks. You know what I mean. Get more colours and stuff. I don't know. I think I just prefer it, and that doesn't have an awful menu. The title screen, the scrolling background, which is a bit of an eyesore, especially reading text on it. It still plays pretty well, so yeah, there is that. It's all decent enough. I just think if you've got Super Fire Lag already, don't think there's enough for me to think I'd rather play Outfall. If you haven't got Super Fire Lag, then that's a good alternative. So yeah. Okay. Next up, I'm gonna play a game called Diamond Challenge. EU tart to play. That's a slightly unfortunate typo. I just collect all required diamonds, which make an excellent door appear. Diamond, is this Boulder Dash? Maybe not quite, actually. Right. Okay, let's just try it and see how this works, shall we? That Squeak from Squeak fame. Just a bit smaller. And the enemies from Squeak, aren't they? Oh yeah, this is terrible rip-off. It's by Christian Cargo. I don't think they are, mate. Some might be. Check the colour scheme here. think this is necessarily a straight bold dash clone. I think this might be a bit different. So keys to open doors. That seems to be the theme here. You can't be diagonally, which is realised, which is annoying. Yeah, definitely more chip challenge vibe going on here. Blue keys. It's the opposite. This do. Oh god, got straight level 8. Perhaps I didn't want to do that straight away. It's a bit of a jump, isn't it? Oh, here's some indeed slippy slidey ice blocks. Some pickaxe type things here. Pickaxe those. Oh, is that the map? Have I just picked the wrong door? Have I? Yeah, I think I just picked the wrong door, haven't I? No good. You press this. Oh, right, you got. Oh, you quits the entire game. Okay, that's be really annoying. Let's try from the start again and play for the proper tutorial levels. And try again. I had the feeling this was going to be a bit annoying. But yeah, it's very much more chip challenge than Bold Dash, isn't it? For sure. With some ripped off tweak graphics. Do this again. So I put music on, but there's no music in game. It's a bit weird. Unless you have to start it yourself, of course. I didn't really read the instructions properly, did I? So I don't know. Yeah, you shouldn't stop it yourself. Well, it should be a way to just restart the level. Maybe there is stuff that's missed the key. There is, that's fine. But if not, then yeah, it's not great if you fail a level and that's it, you're screwed. So we'll get the diamonds in here, and in the other bit there. We won't use the walk this time. Let's use the exits. Level 2. We'll go empty fields with picks and fire. Oh, that's what the picks are for. That's why I should have done tutorial levels first, I guess. That makes more sense. There's maps. For some reason we keep picking up. So you can see the map here, so we can see what we got a little bit here. So 2 green keys and then 2 blue keys. Flashing things are they teleport us to warps. What's the exit? It's explosion thing. Okay. Yeah, the warp. That's actually quite a nice. When you know what it does, that's actually quite a nice idea. I guess you don't have to play the tutorial every time. Now, we get the red door there. I'll click the map again. My bottle don't go straight to the exit. No, don't use the map again. Oh, I shortened time as well. I didn't realise I forgot the time limit. Oh, I just went the exit then. It's the bomb we fired to draw everything. Okay. That's quite cool. Hello, BMC. Welcome in. Yeah, we passed the faffing about at the start, and lots of I feel a bit slow going to actually start the game. This isn't too bad. I mean, this is not that original, but it seems reasonably well thought out, doesn't it? Nice to have tutorial levels and stuff. Goes straight this way. Nice year rock and roll. It's more, yeah, probably more. Well, rock and roll, I guess, is more like mouse based, isn't it? A more rolly thing, but this is more like Chip Challenge, really. But rock and roll does have elements of that, I suppose. Well, that came first, but chip challenge is more straightforward. Puzzle game, really, I suppose. But yeah, this is racing the chip challenge. That looks of it. But not a bad one either. Has to be said. And he obviously nicked Squeak graphics. Yeah, play chip challenge. Fair enough. That's not your point of reference. Some fields can disappear. Ah, here we go. Yeah, these are the dreaded disappearing tiles. Oh no, that's harsh. Heartbreaking. Almost tutorial level. Is that not a little bit harsh? Rude indeed, yeah. Yeah, it definitely was a bit much, that. I'm not sure that's that's appreciated, to be quite honest. Yeah, that's just, he's a bit cheap. I don't think that's necessary. You say one life, okay, fine. You make a mistake, that's okay, you can get punished for it. But put you in that position, especially on tutorial, we tried to get a feel for the game. Don't think that's really needed. Now, one more go, and this time we'll skip the tutorial and just try level 8 again. Now that I know what some of the things do, might make it a bit more bearable, a bit easier to work out. So just set level codes. I don't know if there is. You know, we'll get the warp, and then we'll. I don't mind that idea. They'll skip the tutorials. Then we'll try level 8 again and see how that goes. Possibly badly, but we'll give it a try. The green ones and the warp. I think the warp and the exit only appear when you have a certain number of diamonds. Excuse me. Yeah, well, I suppose the other thing you say to that, Archerus, is well, clearly don't design a level that way for a start. It's a sort of game doesn't really need lives, does it? Apart from where you get settled out, but you shouldn't be able to, really. Right, so map on there. We've got 4 red doors. I think is it the order you have to worry about here? I'm not sure. Wrong order. Okay. Oh no, I'm stuck, am I? Oh, see, this is rubbish, isn't it? That's complete trial and error. Is there ever a start button? I've got a pause button. Great. Just wait for it to do that stuff first. If there's a start button, that'd be fine. Oh, okay, here we go. You can do that. Press Del, you can start again. In the map isn't that much use. You don't know what everything does. Try this. Now that is useful. Bring it back. Did I turn the sound off? Maybe I did. I think that's better. So we've got the pickaxe and we've got the bomb, so it should be enough to do this bit. It's open. I'm stuck again. Oh, God's sake. Can't get back. So that was the wrong way to go. Brilliant. This one you can get first, that's fine. Then we get this one second, we get the bomb as well, which I think we're going to need. When do we do this one? Oh yeah, we got the access there, so that's fine. These things to deal with, which don't really see why we need those, but there we go. Then we do this bit. Then we bomb that bit, and then we go back. You fire one bullet at a time. If you press fire again, it will just take that back and fire another one, which isn't very helpful either. Now you can get back. I've got the extra pickaxe. Well, no. Here's the exit. Diamonds can't get through here. Okay, fine. At least I can beat level. It was that was fairly hard work, wasn't it? Okay, let's have a look. Oh my god. Is that like, looks like thrust a bit, doesn't it? That sort of map when it's laid out that way. You got like the ship, little thrust ship there, the ball, and something, I don't know, firing at you, I guess. That looks, that's meant to be that, but that's quite interesting design. Oh my god. Okay, we've got the key. more thought as the route here, I suppose, with the ice. I think ice is going to play a pretty big part in this game. Right. Teleport? I believe it is. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. There we go. Just got 2 keys to go this way. What was that next that's disappeared? We'll take that then. A cop out, but we'll do it. I got I'll cut the timer down, which I can't skip. So cheers for that. Multiple route. So go up to the side. Blow this one up. Hello, Asteroid. Welcome in. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, interestingly, they're making the pass themselves as well. Can't do it anymore. So let's try that level again. This is odd indeed. We've got a game called Diamond Challenge here. It's basically like a chip challenge, but with diamonds. Also, really quite annoying, even though it should be good, but it somehow isn't as good as it could have been. So almost got to pick. Can't go there first. That's a given. So if we look at the map again, we can't go right or left. It's up or down, isn't it? All down. Go up. To be annoying. And this is where I get a problem, isn't it? I don't think I was using the bombs for that. I think I need to be saving some, wait for the enemies to create the paths for me. And save the bombs for the walls. I think that's probably a bit of an issue here. Unless we can... Oh no! No, don't do that! Oh. Oh, that went well. I think we could probably say that's enough of that game, though. Definitely not as good as it could have been, this. Oh, that's famous, is he? On the... I'll have a look at that, then. Episode 4 on Nerox YouTube. Okay, cool. Sure, public speaking, that's fine. Most of us are absolutely not that. You are good company, don't worry. My shirt is fine. That's an editor as well, what you said, level editor. But I think you get a bit frustrated, really. More than anything else on that one. I didn't need that because I've been muted my stream, muted the VOD for Holzbeck on there. Well, they can appeal that, of course, that'd be overturned. But even so, it could have nicked his music. Everything else there. I think what we're going to do is play a game. There's an idea. That I actually played on stream before, but it was a demo version, and I only found the full version quite a bit later on. And this is Kumquat, which is the Kicks or Quicks. Kicks, isn't it? I don't remember. Clone that we played on an... Oh, okay. That worked. On an Amiga format cover disc that I think Arcturus mentioned to me ages ago. And I think this is actually the full version and not the demo. I think there's some funky colours in this one, so beware. You might get a bit eye straining with some of the patterns. And the title screen. This is the slightly funky patterns and colours here. Oh, got me, okay. You got to reverse, so you that's fine, you can reverse the direction of the enemy balls or whatever they are. It's the title of this game. There's a colour scheme, which I can approve of. Risky, I didn't need to. And again. Worth remembering I've got the reversers to use. That. No, that is useful. Use it correctly is useful. Oh, that's close. %. Oh, close. Close. Just getting little bits here and there now. Five. One of those things you get so close to the end, and it gets quite nerve-wracking, doesn't it? You just have so little to play with then in terms of your timings. Quantum Recharge for the Atari compilation is like a bit of kicks like. Never even heard of that one. I do like these sort of games though. I'm not very good at them. But I do enjoy them. Yep, this is the full version. Not the demo one you played before. So I thought I'd get hold of that and see what the differences were. So far, not very much, I think it's fair to say. These are reverse powers, which can be really useful if used correctly. Big chunk taken there. It's just a bit nerve-wracking every time you try to take a bit. That works really well there. That is good timing. Subject to Chris Holzbeck music, you do get muted on the VODs and Twitch for that. Although you can, I should say, if you appeal them, you'll get overturned straight away. Same on YouTube as well. They get copyright claimed on YouTube, but if you appeal them, I found every time I appealed it, it gets overturned. So, you know, it's not really a big deal. I know we all joke about Chris Holzbeck and being muted, but it's a bit annoying, but you can overcome it really easily. That's not him, yeah, I know. But, you know, I'm just saying it is what happens. So, you know, it's just saying it's easy to get around it. That was it. I know it's not literally his doing. Tell me, just level. Well, that was stupid, wasn't it? Me misjudged that really badly. %1 to go, I think. There we go. So you said again, 780 dots. You got 8 reversing fields. Wasted 4 of them there, but got a big chunk taken out, so it wasn't the worst idea. %45 already. Oh god, can you imagine colour cycling on this? Yeah. I know, it would have been a... oh god, it would have given people a seizure. I think, genuinely, I think it would have been the problem. Yeah, even not having a power down or power up option for it would have been... well, that would have been bad enough. So, thankfully, avoided. There's enough funky stuff going on with the colour scheme and the title screen as well. Welcome in, N391 339 1981, or unless that's pronounced a certain way, which I have missed, apologies, but welcome in. Long drugs look fine. Oh god. It's not far off that now. It's a bit short of that, but it feels like it's going that way. Doesn't it? That little background pattern. It does feel mid-90s, doesn't it? It screams mid-90s at you. A little bit. %70 needed. Oh, it's sort of thing. It's quite a high. It's a little bit too high, isn't it? This makes it a bit tight at the end. It's almost like that's the idea. Maybe that's what it tries to do. It's in time. %3 to go. Yeah, lots of this sort of game is well represented on the Amiga for sure, and elsewhere. No, Didn't want that to happen. Jeff Minter, oh god. Jeff Minter doing that. That would be colour cycling all over the place. And, you know, a llama chasing you or something, I don't know. So give my ideas. %25% needs to be filled. There are 8 enemy dots, 9 rising fields.
US Gold present
I thought we could avoid it.
from Sega. Outrun.
Thanks, Asteroids, for encouraging that. Kumquat waiting for the bingo at the end there. Ah, dear. I thought we got away with that tonight. Excuse me. Once just I've had no points, have gone to sleep or something, I don't know. Nope. No, just my fault. I have a quiet end to the stream. Oh no, what did I do that for? I didn't need to go from there, did I? Anyway. Oh, Jesus, thanks, Unicron. And that as well. Yep. Say use reverses. Look at that. Getting close. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. There we go. Oh dear me, that was quite tense actually. And Rocky Photo kicks back in the day. I agree. Anyway, in general, but yeah, I'll see that being good. Oh no. Oh come on. That's really harsh. It's 2 lives in one go, you can't think about it. Not the second one anyway. The first one you can, if I just move quicker. Do you like these sorts of games? Well, it's not very good at them normally. said that. I'm quite pleased with my showing on this one. Oh, okay, dead there. The reversing thing is quite a good touch. Now this is a bit much. This title screen. There's no need for this. Come on. This version not distribution. We put an Amiga there, to be fair, so it wasn't in the end. I'll get off that screen because I think that's quite nauseating after a while. It's nice to play the full version there, not just demos, so it's just the same thing, more levels, I guess. So nothing too exciting, but it's fine, isn't it? I think it's a nice version, just a bit funky on the colours, but the reversing power up is reversing feature does have nice nice elements to the game, different elements to the game. I know. Yes, we're making people sick with this. This is great. Oh dear, not the vibe you should be going after, I don't think. There we go. Okay, do you know what? I know it's a bit early, but I've had some quite late streams recently. And I might just say that will do for tonight. Rather than start something else now. It's been good fun though. And you know, it's another set of games we've managed to strike off, so that's good. Obviously, there's one game we couldn't play there that didn't work properly, so you need to look into that. But other than that, I think that was a pretty decent decent set of games overall. Actually, I was quite pleased with that. I think it's quite interesting, especially considering the lack of prep time I had. I'm quite pleased how that turned out, to be honest. It matched up the title with Scroll One Direction makes it worse. Oh, cheers, Lee. You're pretty knackered. Yeah, don't blame you. That's fine. All good. I think that's a good place to come to. It's got to be quieter as well now. It's a bit late, and you know I know how it goes on a Thursday, so it seems a good place to leave it. I think. We have seen worse. Yeah, we have. Not the worst, not the best selection, but not the worst either. So overall, yeah, that was okay, wasn't it? And again, play a couple of games not played before. It's always fun. Trapping was good. I did enjoy that. A bit unpolished. A couple of bits need some work, but I thought it was quite a decent platform game. I was quite impressed with the idea and the amount of stuff that's actually in it. Thank you. So that was a good one. I thought that was decent. Yeah, overall, yeah, very okay on the whole. Right, okay. Let's call it there, shall we? Before we do, of course, before we do end, a few things as always, few formalities to get out of the way. Firstly, thank you everybody for attending tonight. I'm back at work for a few days. I used the word attending already. Thank you for coming on to watch. We'll just park that there, shall we? We'll pick up offline. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that, folks. I apologise. Yeah, thanks for coming on to watch and for your company tonight. I hope you enjoyed the stream. It's always good fun. I do, as I say, I enjoy the PD streams, despite the challenging nature of this one because of all the things that gone on to get it prepped in time. I think we've done okay. Actually, I'm quite pleased. Is that the Arcturus? Is that the it? I feel my soul is dying. Just a reminder then. Discord. Literally, I think there. Feel free to join Discord. You're welcome. And whatever, obviously, a couple of events coming up next year. So we'll talk more about that near the time. Don't forget YouTube as well, of course. Lots of VODs on YouTube. So any subs are appreciated. For those who haven't done so yet, or want to, you might not want to, that's fine. But the YouTube VOD channel is up, and of course, always running new videos every couple of days. For your nostalgic stream requirements, if you have them, you probably don't. But yeah, 140 subs, I think, last check. So that's gone quite well. I'm quite pleased. So thank you, everyone who subbed to that. Always appreciative of people's support. Obviously, always nice people follow here as well. So if you are new to the channel and enjoyed the stream, especially coming from a raid or something, you're still here. And thank you for being here. But if you did enjoy it, don't forget to drop a follow, get notified when we go live again. I am back on Monday. Next week is my final week before a break. So Monday, Thursday next week. Monday will be some more nice 94 games. That'll be our penultimate 94 stream, I think. That is how it is looking at the moment. Next Thursday, I don't know yet. Might do Spectrum Next for a change. If I can find enough games, new games to play. Definitely a couple. I'd like to play. But I might have a think about that a bit more. Not done the Spectrum Next stream for a bit, so that might be a good way to sign off. We will see. But yeah, I'll think about that one. I'll see what I can come up with. But yeah, Monday, nice 94 games. So do join us for that. I think it is Thursday, so probably gonna raid Charlie. I didn't see Charlie last night on his stream. I was out, so I had to miss his stream. So perhaps I'll go and see him for a bit, like normally do now on the Thursday. But yeah, all it makes me say is again, thank you everybody for hanging out here tonight. Again, always appreciate the. Okay, you just chuck the YouTube link in chat, Mitch, please. The !Mark YouTube while you're there. Thank you. I'll check Charlie's stream out from last night. I'll watch the VOD and see if I can find what it is, so I can nick that for next week. You see, that's what I probably should be doing. So always be to do then. Apart from that, is to say thank you to everybody who's been in tonight. So thanks, Archerus. Thanks, Mitch. Thanks, Portal as well. Thank you for hanging out. And the freak, of course, Scordian, we'll say Archerus. I'll say it twice. Why not? Acid Bottle as well. Good to see you. Thanks, Lee. Good to see you as well. And Unicron, Mooncat, Peter, everybody else been in tonight. Thank you very much. Yeah, lovely to have you with us as always. Always appreciate the support, as you know. And thank you to Ted Zone DMX the Raids as well. Always appreciated to see people drop in like that. And thanks Lee for 29 months for the sub. I think that's everything. So everybody else, thanks Ted Zone. Good to see you still here. Obviously, you'll rate all the lurkers and stuff as well. Thank you if you're still about. Always appreciate lurkers, people hanging about in the background. Or doing what they do. It's all good. So thank you for being here. We're going to Charlie. That'll be us done for tonight. So yeah. Until then, until Monday, folks. I'll see you next week. And have a lovely weekend. Whatever you choose to do. Stay warm. It is quite chilly at the moment. And yeah, we'll catch you again very soon if I don't see you on other people's streams in the meantime. And yeah, that's it. Cheers, Steve, as well. We're done. We'll see you again very soon, folks. Have a good one. And as always, bye for now.